back to another enthralling session of the Global English Competitiveness video series. Today we're delving into the final part of this unit, 8D, critiquing the morals of the story. Get your writing tools ready as we embark on a journey to discovering morality in stories. To recap, we have 4 can-do objectives in this unit. First, to describe experiences in the literary world. Second, to express opinions towards the main character. Third, to justify decisions of the different story characters. And fourth, to critique the morals of the story. As you can remember, we have already covered our first 3 can-do objectives. You already described your experiences in the literary world. In the second lesson, you expressed your opinion towards the main character. And in the previous lesson, you justified decisions of the different story characters. This time, we're going to focus on our final objective for this unit, to critique the morals of the story. Without further ado, let's move over to our 4th lesson, 8D, critiquing the morals of the story. And here are the sub-lessons that will help us achieve our objective: reading, vocabulary, grammar, and writing. Let's begin with a reading activity. Read the book reviews that the borrowers gained after reading When is the Right Time by Joanna Pia. Pause the video to start reading now. Now, based on the reading material you've just read, answer the following questions. Pause the video to start answering. Moving on to our second sub-lesson, vocabulary. We're going to test your knowledge of vocabulary words connected to expressing criticism of a story's moral. Match items 1 to 10 with the choices in A to J. The first one has been done for you. Critique is a word that signifies disagreeing with the lesson of the story. So we write J for critique. Now pause the video and answer items number 2 to 10. Here are the correct answers. Now for our next activity, you're going to complete the crossword with the terms associated with the fundamentals of a story. Use the hints given to identify the correct words and place them either horizontally or vertically the grid. Pause the video to start answering. Here are the correct answers. Were you able to complete the crossword puzzle? Amazing! Now, let's move on with our grammar lesson. This time we're focusing on coordinate adjectives and adverb of purpose. Coordinate adjectives are 2 or more adjectives that modify the same noun in a sentence. Coordinate adjectives can be separated by commas or by the conjunction and. Example: she found a small, cozy cottage by the lake. Here we have 2 coordinate adjectives, small and cozy. Now this is separated by a comma. Second example: the mountain range was a majestic snow-covered landscape. Can you tell me the coordinate adjectives in this sentence? Right, it's majestic and snow-covered. Let's put your knowledge on coordinate adjectives to a test. Identify the coordinate adjectives used in each sentence. For example, this heavy and bulky box consists of old books. Here we have heavy and bulky. Now pause the video and answer items number 1 to 5. Continue answering items number 6 to 10. Now here are the correct answers. Now let's continue to our second grammar point. Let's talk about adverb of purpose. The adverb of purpose tells why something happened. It answers the WH question, why? For example, I like how the library is organized because it makes it easier to find the book I am looking for. Here, the clause, because it makes it easier to find the book I'm looking for, tells us the purpose why the speaker likes the organization of the library. This time, write down the adverb of purpose used in the following sentences. Pause the video to start answering. Continue answering items number 6 to 10. Here are the correct answers. Now, our last sub-lesson is divided into two parts. For the first part, I'm going to read a short passage, and then you're going to answer the following questions. I'm going to read now Bella's thoughts about the famous story Bright Tale by Glenn Greggy. Bella's thoughts. 1. If Dale was not tough in calculation, he would probably lose the examination. 2. The struggles of Dale's mother was worth it. I should have never judged her on the first part of the story. 3. Dale's decision to trust the process, wait, and fight was something that every person should practice in order to be successful. And 4. In everything that we want to reach and achieve, we should always strengthen our faith and have courage. Now it's your turn to answer the following questions. Pause the video to start answering. Here are the correct answers. Now for our final activity for this unit. Compose a brief summary of your favorite story. Follow the format on your screen. Take note that since your answers may vary, you can use the virtual assistant applications like ChatGPT to check your written output. Pause the video to start working on this activity. And right below the brief summary of your favorite story, answer the following questions. Pause the video to start answering. And with that, we have covered our final objective for Unit 8, which is to critique the morals of the story. In this lesson, we read different book reviews and answered the comprehension questions. We also tested your knowledge of vocabulary words connected to expressing criticism of a story's moral. We also discussed coordinate adjectives and adverb of purpose. And you wrote a brief summary of your favorite story and answered questions to look into the morals of the story. That concludes Unit 8D. Your active participation has made our discussions insightful and engaging. Thank you for joining us in Unit 8, Experiencing the Literary World. As you continue to delve into the rich tapestry of literature, may you find inspiration and insights in every story you encounter. Remember, literature has the power to shape our understanding of the world and ourselves. We eagerly anticipate your participation in our future sessions as we continue to explore the profound and transformative world of English competitiveness.